Hello, everybody. We're back here at BostonBlueBeat offline. I am Tweedo, of course, and I'm joined by Lennox.
What's good? What's going on, my man? How you doing today?
I'm doing all right. It's been a long morning and day, but I think some KOF is definitely going to get me through it quite quickly.
Absolutely. I sat in traffic for about an hour longer than normal, thanks to various going-ons in Boston today. So I am definitely ready to watch some KOF.
Dude, the graduations at the other end of the street for Boston University are going crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to those that did it.
Congrats.
Finished up college, but Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. If I have to watch one more person kind of just meander out on a lane change with no blinker, I might lose my mind.
It's funny you say that. I don't think Boston traffic has been any worse than this weekend. It's actually been garbage.
Ever since getting off 95, it has been nonstop bumper to bumper traffic. Even all through Route 1, it was wild.
It's terrible.
Never had
terrible.
it that bad.
Yeah.
But the good news is we're getting right into this, and we're seeing a couple of my favorite characters right here. I'm seeing Hydran and Oyashiro on both sides.
We got literally only both teams here. This is Cheeseburger and Iggy. Both teams here made of mostly the same character, except for oh my goodness,
and Joe.
Yeah, Mr. Higashi himself.
Which Joe is legitimately one of my favorite characters to watch in this game, and I think Cronin is still my favorite to play. That character, I don't care how bad he gets nerfed, he is still hella fun.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely seen a lot of usage just in general. Most typically in an anchor position, but I think still functions pretty decently on point here.
Yeah, for sure. Ever since the changes, I feel like we've seen more people running him on point too. But point Joe has always been a threat. There's a signature DP from Cronin. Able to take some space back. Doesn't get a ton of damage, but hey, you're fine with the positioning here, right?
Yeah, honestly, good corner positioning right here. Managing to get in there. DP gonna pop the super. Pretty good damage right there. Not spending a ton of bar also. Just a couple interactions. Gets the OTG. Okay.
Oh, actually found the poke out. Not able to confirm on the jump in right there. And this is looking like a cheeseburger.
You went for DP. Okay.
Real Cronin players always got to at least get that kind of layer going.
I mean, if you're getting the chip kill, then by all means do what you got to do.
Yeah. But it's worth the frame trap, especially round one. It's worth that to put it in your opponent's head.
Yeah.
Now we got some Hydran on the screen. Oh, no, that's a punish. Oh, it doesn't get the light confirmed. That ain't great.
Gunshot gets blocked, just trying to maintain some presence here in neutral. Neither player really kind of maneuvering around super heavily. Both of them kind of just sort of, just using a couple of hops and hyper hops to kind of get around the screen, but not as much dashing necessarily. Okay, there you go with the jump in here. Not going to be able to kill off of that, but
waking up with buttons. Able to get the light confirm right there. Decent damage for not a lot of meter spend, but yeah, the air-to-air is absolutely going to close that one out. Take it Cronin off the board. Should get a decent amount of life back. Yeah, okay, not crazy, but not enough to tie it up. Feel comfortable.
Yeah, solid position here so far right now.
All right, and this is kind of an interesting mirror. Obviously, Hydran's got zoning options, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? The fireball's pretty solid, but if you're spamming it, there's options. There's the DP. That's definitely something we're going to see as the set progresses more. You can see the respect on both sides right there. The run up, the weight, just ready for
yeah, going to be able to kill off there. So that's one of the that's one of the cool things about Hydran that I've seen thus far. Just in general, even from release, this character's definitely had a lot of crank stuff kind of behind him. He's seen a bit more usage. I think generally he's been kind of positioned as kind of a battery, but doing pretty well. There is Oyashiro though, and this character. We have seen many a command grab and many a situation where someone just gets mixed and absolutely dies.
Ooh,
gets
wow!
JD right now.
Hop there, right over the projectile. But this is all Cheeseburger right here.
Yeah, quick hyper hop and doing A-OK right there. Knocking off thus far. All right. Good air-to-air situation. Not really pushing the advantage too much. Max mode is available for that Oyash, but Hydran not really going to want to let him even get in or get started whatsoever. But Oyash definitely could. Oh!
Oh, that's dead. Wow.
Super climax cancel right off of the flash. That's tough.
That was a hard read right there. One of the things I really like from Cheeseburger, we kind of saw Cheeseburger using Hydran, JC, and Cronin JC kind of in the same way. Was able to get that kind of max range, air footsies, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of going for the short hops, max range pressure on the JC. we saw it stuff like a couple attempts at the anti-air. I think going for the 5A right there.
Yeah.
But it has worked out in pressure just as a form of continuing it time and time again right there. And I think that's going to have to be an adjustment that Iggy comes up with fast if they want to stay alive in this
For
set.
sure. No T-Change here. Still going to get that Joe Higashi and Cronin. And honestly, this matchup didn't really go very badly for Iggy necessarily. So,
Yeah. A couple bad counter pokes, a couple unlucky hits, and yeah, this is the hard part. Once Cronin gets rolling, oh no! Oh! Okay.
Continues the pressure with that. Ends with the fireball.
I love how both these characters have the 3C there, the slide.
The sweep right there. It is there.
All right, there's the DP. All right, Iggy finally gets something going here. Use the fireball, Loki. Yep, you love to see it. DP to counter out the fireball. And there it is. Use that JC one more time.
Probably wanted to get a hyper up in that situation, but ended up just getting the full hop, which is A-okay.
Yeah, it worked out well enough, right?
Yeah.
All right, just has to find basically one more hit right here, and that is huge. All right, spinning the meter, not getting anything off of it. Yeah, all right, just a 5
Ends up connecting solidly right there. All right. Now let's see what we got next. We do have that hydrant still, so let's see what Mr. Iggy / Joe Higashi has got for us here. And right now it's just getting poked out here with these C normals right now. That's a good hit. Not going to end up killing due to the wall bounce, but that's A-okay.
Oh, no. All right, the fact that this is mid-screen is a chance, but yeah, there it is. Another perfect. We've seen, that's the second hydrant perfect we've seen from Cheeseburger so far this set. And that was huge right there, not losing a single bit of life against that Joe. That could be the momentum change that Cheeseburger really needs.
Yeah. Accidental gunshot at the start. I'm assuming that was probably just a charge that they didn't realize they were holding in this situation right here. Gets the cross up right there. Let's see if we can get started. A couple of normals getting traded, but nothing really substantial right here thus far. A couple of projectile lines. You good?
Oh my God.
You good?
I am so sorry if y'all just heard the beginning to that coffee.
It's okay.
I don't know what just happened to me right there.
It's all good. Your health is important. Oh my God! Speaking of health, Jesus Christ, he's dying.
Hydrant hits hard.
He does, but it's just nice. Okay, end up crouching over the projectile in that situation here. Goes across. Oh.
Yo, I love that this character, like, through all of, like, the kind of ups and downs of the meta since this game's released, Hydrant has just managed to, like, kind of fly under the radar.
Yes.
While being on the, like, the stronger side of the tier list. Never top tier, but always just under there, you know what I'm saying?
Never like a bad character. Just, okay, you just go for her. Yeah. Just go for the strike right there. Okay.
And this is definitely the workhorse for Cheeseburger, what we've seen so far in this set. And you got case in point, shut down the jumper from Yashiro. Huge whiff there, no punish.
Yeah.
Still advantageous positioning here for Cheeseburger, though.
And it feels like right now, like KOF is one of those games where, like, at a very high level, like it's made up of extremely fast-paced decisions.
Yeah.
But it feels like the game gets so slowed down for like this matchup for Iggy in particular, like dealing with Hydrant. And it's not like necessarily that Cheeseburger's throwing out projectiles like one after another, but it seems okay. This could be the start. Just go for the super cancel here, most likely. All right, and this should be able to kill.
You got to close it out. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you got to close it out right here. You're not going to get a ton of health back regardless. But this is your last character, right? You can't take chances.
Yeah, and that's a lot of time as well, which definitely does add up towards that. Where now we got the Yashiro mirror here. We didn't get to see it at first. Tries to rush in, but doesn't work out.
Ducking that command grab right there. Oh, no.
Oh, this is
dead right here, right? Like, you got the bombos?
Oh, yeah. It's not even that. Just go for the climax cancel. Bring out the ground and send this man to hell.
Boom! That's a hype as hell soup. I'm a big fan of it.
Oh, yeah, it's good, yeah. Cheeseburger smashing their way in to the next round of winner side over here.
Clean 2-0. You know, round one, especially when you're on stream, it can definitely be a challenge if you're not used to it. And it looked like Iggy just needed like a game or two to really get the warm-up going. Played a lot more solidly in game two, though. So I'm really excited to see what they got on the loser side of the bracket. Hopefully we'll get to see them once we hit that top 8. But stick around. We'll find out for sure.
Yeah. I saw T-Wong going up onto the stream setup. Yeah, so that should be him versus Conn.
Conn beating Diddle, too. Ooh, that's exciting.
For sure.
All right.
So I think this is going to be interesting. The last time I caught T-Wong on KOF, because he plays like so many games.
So many games. This is his game right now.
Yeah,
though.
I played him in Marvel 3 like a couple months ago.
Yeah.
He plays Spencer, Wesker, Hawkeye.
Of course he does.
So,
of course he does.
And so, like,
oh, yeah.
so, like, I have, like, a passing understanding of Marvel, right? Like, I love Wesker, so I play him.
Sure.
So I'm playing against him, and, like, he gets, like, he tags me out. I'm like, all right, bet. Like, you know, what's going to happen next? Calls Hawkeye assist command grabs with Spencer, and I'm like,
I see.
this is what we do.
That's classic T-Wong, too, because I feel like none of those characters are, like, really top tier, but, like, they work together really well. You know what I'm saying?
Hawkeye's
like,
very good. Wesker is still, like, a solid character in that game. Definitely fell out the meta, obviously, but, you know.
Of course.
Just, but yeah, but in general, you know, T-Wong is a very talented player across a couple of games. I know he picked up the win over Coach Steve, if I remember correctly, at crossover.
Yeah. So that match was like, that was the one we were looking at. Me and Fox were looking at beforehand. And we're like, we need to see this on stream. It's going to be these two. We were expecting a close game. T-Wong won that 2-0.
I will say that was one of those close to it.
It was,
because some of those like last interactions,
were
very, very tight.
And T-Wong had a couple like big drops when he was going for like the real big bombos that almost screwed him, but was and this is the power of T-Wong, like was still able to bring it back.
Yeah, still managed to punch it out, which is super good.
Yeah.
But yeah, and right now, funny enough, this is if T-Wong ends up taking this set, this kind of leads to a clash of some of the stronger players we have here in New England for KOF being T-Wong and Tam. So that could be very interesting to see, kind of, you know, as that like potential set there.
And Tam actually beat T-Wong last month, if I remember correctly, in Grants. So that's my preferred winners finals for sure.
Yeah.
And we'll get our money's worth out of that one for sure. All right, so this right here, this character, Kyo, this is like T-Wong's kind of signature. I think this is the only character that he's been playing since day one.
Yeah, I mean, Kyo's gotten a lot of buffs and definitely has been seeing a lot more often, especially in like a point position here. Like, you can look at like a bunch of TNS VODs, you usually end up catching like Kyo. Rio, obviously, as well, very, very good character, like as of right now, after like, a ton of buffs. The art of fighting is real.
For sure. This character's come a long way since release. And we're seeing T-Wong kind of cracking under pressure right here. Conn taking the early lead, but definitely not out of this yet.
Yeah, and honestly right now, like Conn keeping the pressure pretty simple, just going for a lot of 2As and like canceling there. We haven't seen many like parry cancels. I'm a little surprised by here. All right, gets the throw here. What's the Oki? Just whips so far D, nothing too much right here. Tries to go with the CD, not too much going in afterwards.
I love that spacing. Oh no, trades on the CD? This might be dead right here.
Not quite enough meter here. Gonna be the next hit, but okay, EX command grab. Definitely a good way to get things kicked off right here. T-Wong does not want to make a crazy move here, but looking a little slow at the moment. Trying to find the position, gets the armor with the Rekka, goes for EXTB right afterwards.
That's one of those interactions where, like, as the Kyo player, you're like, my opponent probably thinks they can punish me, so I'm gonna gamble on that because I think it'll happen.
For sure. However, this is now a K-Dash with like 3 bars to play with, and should be able to get this kill pretty handily. Not really much out for T-Wong. At this point, I feel like his objective is to just kind of try to get some meter or do a little bit of shit, get that extra credit.
Yeah, burn the timeout to minimize the health regen and just get as many hits as you can.
Goes for the Rekka, gets punished for that ender there.
I mean, shout out to Conn for the patience right there. Like, again, if you're T-Wong, gamble on the Rekka. Who cares? Like, try to take some hit, try to get some of that life. Definitely respect the patience.
Like the objective there is to pretty much just set up Benimaru with like meter. Definitely still works quite well in that like battery position.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we get here.
Space now back to Nuge. Yeah, this is the space you want to play around right here. Prime reactions, backdash over the short hop. Okay. Yeah, there it is. That move is so good.
Tough to contest at that range as well.
Yeah. Benny's another character that's definitely come a long way since the game came out. Like, this character, I was talking to Fox about this, and Fox is like, I don't understand why more people aren't using this character. He's very good in this version.
For sure.
Oh, here we go, though. This is what T-Wong needs. 1 bar. How are you going to use it?
2 bars, should be able to kill with super here. TP, not enough! Okay, but the 2B ends up connecting and finishing it off. Okay.
That's the funny thing about T-Wong is, like, been playing this game long enough to recognize, like, okay, I don't know if this is gonna kill, but if it doesn't, I got a little shenanigans for you afterwards.
Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy.
And here's Anchor Cronin. We've seen this a million times.
Okay, DPing the jump in right there. A nice 5A checks right now. Just trying to check T-Wong's movement here.
Wow. All right. 2-1-4 series going right over the poke from Benimaru. got a chance, yeah.
A couple of trades here. This should lead to big damage on this next hit. This Chrono's got a ton of meter to play with.
Wow, that was kind of a huge drop right there.
Okay.
Light punish, yeah, here we go. All right, spend it. We're going to the corner.
Oh, spends all of it, in fact. All right, really trying to put Cronin on the spot here right now. Now let's see, can Conn clutch this one out? All it will take is one good hit from Cronin. Oh my, the falling.
I thought that was it.
Okay, not quite.
You got to worry about chip right now too. Yeah,
Oh,
there
God,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah. Just neutral jump or like back jump CD is still an absurdly strong option in this game, and I think we saw that round start on one of those, where Conn just straight up neutral jump, shut down your approach. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm confident this is gonna shut it out.
Neutral jump, especially when you have a life lead like that, or like backwards angle jump, it's like super potent, right? Like really, the objective is to just kind of back off a little bit and then like throw out like a hitbox. If your opponent trades, well, GG's, I literally just won the game.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so on and so forth here.
Yeah.
But we're loading up for this next game here. I don't believe there was any character swaps or whatever. The order, yes, is going to be the same here.
Yeah. Yeah, both of these players, I think this is the team right here.
For sure.
T-Wong does have like a good pool to draw from, but this is the team T-Wong's playing.
Oh yeah, for sure. B Jenny in the back as well. That's a very, very, very good character. Haven't gotten a chance to see come out yet in this set so far. EX Tatsu ends up connecting.
All right, not a ton of damage, but hey, you know what? You love that positioning right there. And just EX Rekka right out of the corner. Huge whiff. A little scary. Second Rekka again. Gets the pressure. Can't get a full combo. DP out of the corner.
Both players relatively even in bar. All right.
Look at the Shadow Strike that time. All right, let's go.
Oh, there's a 2B connecting, and this should not quite close enough for the GT and the super. Good recognition from T-Wong there. Throw gets teched.
Wow. In the trade, too?
Yes.
Okay. So, like, low-key, that's kind of a huge trade for Conn, too. Like, yeah, you lost, but, like, T-Wong did not get much health back, right?
Yeah, at the very least, you ticked him down a little bit.
Yeah, this is very doable. We saw this last time, too. K just played it super smart. Conn was able to clutch it out against this KO. But there's the Rekka, gets the DP conversion off of it.
The other thing here, too, at least in this run, is that T-Wong has a lot more meter to start off with. And we've seen him in a couple of positions use it, like, especially liberally, right? For, like, either the EX Rekka, for, like, armoring through, or just even the EX DP. 2 bars now, max mode is available, but... Oh, my God, that guard bar is so low!
Wow. This is too close for comfort right here. That was a godsend. You needed to press right there.
Oh, yeah.
Like you said, guard bar was expiring. Now we got a chance.
Oh, my God.
D.
Last 2 letters. Oh, God, this is going to kill. Oh, jeez.
The can loops in the corner is one of my
Yes.
favorite things from Kyo. I love that.
It's super sick. All right, we're probably not going to see an OCV with this. We've seen the Cronin put in enough work for this to get done, but this is still rough for Conn to like come back from.
Yeah, like you said, OCV unlikely because all Conn needs to do is land a singular GP to win this. Like plenty of meter to spend, and you would be remiss not to spend it, I think, at this point because this Kyo is too strong.
This is like anything in his super cancel. Okay, should be able to. No, doesn't cancel into the DP. Yeah, there was a couple of like hits there where it looked like they would have been able to like confirm, but not quite there for Conn. Now stuck in this kind of awkward neutral position where like T-Wong is very comfortable just making a couple of pokes. Okay.
Yeah, 6A, so good. That button, like the upward hitbox on it is friggin' absurd. And I love the patience for both players right there. Conn just perfectly content to go, I got 5 bars. I don't need to get a ton of health back here. I could just simply wait.
Yeah, you can play the like long game, so to speak, right here.
Yeah. Oh, the 2C. Yeah, get the God button from Cronin. Not able to get the conversion off of that. Did you see that?
Dude, he did it again. He did it again right after. This is like the 3rd time. Oh, 4th? Okay, cancels the TP. This is going to be super. All right.
Another one? No, doesn't need it.
OTG's not going to be quite enough, but still close. Gets
6A. It's the sit down button. If your opponent's getting a little too frisky, just 6A, bro.
Yeah, that definitely keeps them contained here. Now we're finally seeing the beach and A from T-Wong right now.
Yeah, this is
this look. She does her thing. Okay, not able to get a punish on this.
Good block, 6A again. Trying to check that neutral approach. No.
All right. Looking a lot more comfortable right now. Definitely moving better in this situation, right? It's kind of one of the main things I feel like Conn could do. Oh, Shadow Strike actually didn't work out in this situation.
No, you almost had it. A little too far away for the confirm right there. And I do want to point out, Conn has finally taken the lead here.
Yeah.
Man.
The moment you said it, dude. Oh, man.
Yeah, T-Wong takes it right back. Fireball look, he's so smart in the rollout. Good knowledge of that situation. Can try to get away unpunished.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Light confirmed. So not going to be quite enough to kill, even with spending that EX. But you're in throw range right here.
Barely outside of the range for the super cancel there for T-Wong. All right, let's see what Conn has next. They have to like get something started here. Otherwise, they might just get shit.
So smart, yeah. Yeah, recognizing that Conn was getting a little press happy right there, jumping right over that 2C, and T-Wong is going to take it 2-0. But same thing as last game. Like, we really saw Conn start to wake up in Game 2, and I sincerely hope we get to see them hanging out in the losers bracket a little bit. I want to see what they have against somebody who isn't named T-Wong. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a hard like kind of first round of top 8 draw. You know.
That is fair. That is fair. And coming up here is going to be TamnSon versus Cheeseburger here.
All right, so we're going to see some more Cheeseburger. We get to see some more Cronin, and I'm assuming some more Hydra too. We saw, I don't think y'all saw it on stream, but we saw TamnSon warming up the Ash Loops, the full corner carry, that big damage, the full meter dump.
Yep.
Before we launched. So Tam, like we said already, I believe Tam won last month pretty handily, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So definitely not to be trifled with.
Yeah.
You know.
Tam, of course, being a very long time like fighting game player, especially with KOF.
Especially with KOF. Yeah.
So obviously, like when 15 like came about, it was kind of like that, like Tam's time.
Yeah, it's Tam's time, exactly. But we got another time that is upon us, if you will. And we got to hit that Matcherino, y'all, because I'm not gonna lie, when I checked that before coming here, I was the only one that had claimed the code. I was a little disappointed. So get in there, exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. Oh, Wheel's already on it. Yo, shout out to Wheel for running the stream, my man.
Thank you so much for the shout out.
Yeah, hit
Don't
that.
worry, we'll be getting that up there real quick. Don't worry about it. Again, it's a ton of help if you guys pop in for some of the Matcherino. You can also check it out on the Twitter page as well.
Yeah.
So definitely be sure to check that out. Throw in a little bit of cash. Always much appreciated. We got some other stuff coming up kind of just in general in the FP space, right? Like we have Jumpstart, which is coming up. So obviously this weekend is the Street Fighter 6 beta. A ton of people are on it. It's been crazy.
I still ain't touched it.
Everybody has the same. Everybody has the character prices, so on and so forth. But you can join us in Traveling Controller on June 3rd, so that's only in a couple of weeks for the for our launch event, Jumpstart for Street Fighter 6. And there's going to be a mentorship system, so it'll have Zaffarino, Nailbomb, and a ton of more people. And if you're still getting used to stuff, we will have a ladder style bracket before our double elim in case you want to get a ton of games in for that. So definitely check that out. And there's going to be a $300 pop bonus and perhaps a little guest appearance from a little certain someone that popped in Massachusetts.
Oh, word?
Well, perhaps.
You hyping something up, bro?
Perhaps.
Well, you got to come through to see for sure.
Yeah.
So this is another thing we've seen quite a bit in the life of this game. Is we got the Cronin mirror back on the screen.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you have Luong. So from what I've seen, just like from observing Luong, I've seen a lot is usually in like kind of a point position. But in this case, it's set up as battery with Matington and Bad. I wonder if it's specifically kind of like a matchup thing. Is Matington I've seen pretty much almost all of these characters like in a point position before.
Yes.
Plenty of times.
Yes. I think Cronin is like most of the Cronins I've seen lately. Like you'll see the odd anchor every once in a while, but most people playing Cronin still are rocking Cronin on point. And it looks like Cheeseburger is actually taking the first character off TamnSon right here. And now we're going to see Luong. This character has some big buttons that can absolutely contest Cronin to some ranges that not a lot of characters can.
Yeah, crazy good buttons, awesome mix, especially really, really good use of meter. Doesn't even necessarily need to trigger super, just the EX spend is super good on this character.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely another character that is not flown under the radar because we all know how good Luong is at this point, but Luong's always right there. And yeah, see, look at that right there. TamnSon is so good at finding those single hit confirms, just making it happen right there.
Looking super, super good. All right, so now we're going to get that Luong versus Hydra. And the Hydra and for Cheeseburger was definitely a big strong point for them in their set versus, oh my goodness.
The workhorse for sure. And now we're going to see how it stacks up against TWong because TamnSon right now, TamnSon's on fire. You'd love to see it.
He's looking real good, I'm not going to lie.
Hell yeah. Oh, caught the jump out right there and another one. 2 bars. This might kill if you spend it all. I don't know. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Opsa only spend 1 bar. Probably thought it would kill. That was another, that's like the second close situation, right, where we've seen where like a player spent 1 bar for their super instead of 2, and then it just nearly didn't kill. But
and, like, low-key, if you're TamnSon, you're thinking, if this doesn't kill, I'm sick enough where I don't have to spend the 2nd bar, you know?
I mean, like, and on top of that, right, you have it's such a huge life lead. And the Hydrant's not really in a position to just explode you. But if you want to talk about explosions, there is the Yashiro here. Definitely a character with high damage, especially if he manages to pop that command grab and get his mix started here. But thus far, the movement of his has been absolutely stuffed by Tam here so far.
Yeah, Tam's playing a great space control game. Actually stealing the corner with the cross-up. Oh, my goodness. Not enough to kill, but we are going to see almost a full corner carry, huge whiff punish, no conversion.
And it might just be the beginning of something.
Might be 5 bars. What do you think? How much are we going to spend right now?
We're going to spend like...
There's 2.
All right, there's 2. I don't think he's going to end up climax canceling.
I would be shocked if you see that. Didn't even need it.
Okay.
Let's go. 2 bars is all it takes. So you were talking up that explosive potential of Yashiro. That's what it looks like right there. Like,
He does
that's
damage,
stuff.
man. He does damage. I don't know what else to tell you. He got the grappler hands as well. You know what it is.
But this is the main right here.
Yes.
This is the main. Metacoon is, I think, the only character that TamnSon has stuck with since day 1, and it is by far Tam's strongest character. We've seen him do an absurd amount of work.
Okay. Gets the flash and then ends up ending it off there with the dash punch.
Also, yo, shout out to Arrow down in the chat. Thanks for rolling through. Glad you could come through with the chat, even if you couldn't make it out today.
Hi, we appreciate you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Kind of bummed we don't get to see them in the BlazBlue bracket later, but that's okay.
It is what it is. It is what it is. No worries there.
It's one of those weekends.
Yeah.
It's going to be a chill weekend, I think, which is, like, kind of tight. Honestly, like, this place isn't nearly as packed as it has been the last couple months, but it fits the vibe of the day, if that kind of makes sense.
I think
like,
so.
We're chilling today.
It's like a rainy, slow day. It's one of those you kind of, like, tuck in, eat some ice cream, you know, et cetera here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. All right, so we got game 2, TamnSon putting on the Metacoon Clinic, and now both Cronins are back on the screen. Big whiff, but just press it anyway, and there's that DP. Didn't have enough.
And it's even worse because they both, like, crouched and scared at each other after the DP. Like, are we going to do this? Is this going to be the thing?
That's the scariest thing is delayed DP, though.
I know, I'm so serious. That's the worst
in
thing.
every game. Yeah.
Surely we won't do this, like, for the entire round.
Oh, man. Wow, actually blocking the overhead on the close heavy there. Good stuff. All right. That's a punish.
Yeah, rolling on the fireball cancel right there. With the 2A confirmed here, should be able to kill. Yes.
Yeah. So Cheeseburger, like, has a solid Cronin, but that interaction right there kind of, like, put on display the difference between these 2 players. Is TamnSon has such an intimate knowledge of these situations. Like, knows how to spend the meter to get out of trouble, DP to take the space. Ooh, that's a huge drop, too.
And it's also interesting, right? The Cronin on a Cheeseburger side ended up winning the first round. All right,
if your first 6A works, try it again, because, you know, people be jumping out here.
You may as well. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of hops, actually, coming in from Cheeseburger on the hydrant here.
Yeah, TamnSon just, like, finally started to turn the offense up, but, like, playing it defensively has been working out pretty well.
Oh, that is not the guard cancel roll that you want there. That's going to end up leading to Tam losing a character here.
Man. Sorry, nobody saw that. We're good.
Nah, dude, the fact that it landed on the paper is actually, like, fantastic. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, you're very right.
You gotta be here to know.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So we got TWong back on the screen.
Right.
The mids are facing it off. And Tam's just trying to play that good range. Look at that. Yeah, great spacing, making that hydrant whiff.
All right, getting a couple of opening hits here, but nothing like that was crazy for a confirm except for here, Tam getting solid damage on this situation. Almost 2 bars to play around with. Likely going to end up being a super at the end of this. Jeez, what an extension right there. That was sick.
That was clean. That was clean right there. I'm almost disappointed, and maybe we'll get to see it in winter finals if TamnSon closes out right here. I'm almost disappointed we got teased by the Ash and then don't get to see it right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, I understand. Well, we'll see if things shift.
And it could. You never know. Like Cheeseburger has shown us that they are capable of adjusting. So this is definitely not over, especially when Oyashiro starts landing the command grabs.
Nothing too crazy right here for Cheeseburger. Playing it relatively slowly, honestly.
That's been the vibe today so far. It's like
it's been like quiet, calm KOF, which is like a weird thing to say, at least for the characters we've seen thus far. All right, going for the climax cancel here. Should be very good damage. If it doesn't kill, it's here.
It's going to be close enough where Cheeseburger, is going to be comfortable going for like a high-low mix-up right here. It's just going for meaty. Sometimes you just got to meaty.
Sometimes
Absolutely.
it's the mid that gets you. It's just the mid.
Anime players all know what you mean.
It's just the mid. You know,
we're out here mashing too hard.
Dude, yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Shout out
man.
JD. Not going to end up leading to into much, honestly.
So now we got the anchor showdown, Medicoon back out. And Cheeseburger is actually putting together some momentum right here. This is huge. Spending some more meter. This should be the corner.
Yeah. The other thing, too, is that the last time these guys fought, Oyash did not have much health to play with. Oh, that could have been such a huge punish.
That was the game. That was the game right there.
That is definitely super there. All right, goes for the command grab. All right, gets the follow-up here. Gonna cancel into super, wants to make this a one-touch game. Let's see what OPD ops for you off of this. Doesn't go for anything. Overhead gets flashed. Cancels into super, and this should be it here. Yeah.
Oh, man. That is like so vintage TamnSon right there, too. Like, Cheeseburger really looked like they were going to bring that back, and TamnSon's just like, yo, chill a second, homie. Like, I still got the DP, and I still got a ton of meter. Wow. Oof. All right, well, shout out to TamnSon. That was a hell of a little micro comeback right there. And now they get the run back against T-Wong in winners finals. I believe we are going to be headed back down to the loser side, though. And unless we're going to see Cheeseburger stay on, I think it's going to be Conn versus No Tap. So we get to see more Conn. And No Tap is another another player that we have seen pretty consistently under these brackets.
Mm-hmm.
Not usually like making that top 8. No, that's not true. Usually making like the first round of top 8 typically. Like still pretty solid player. Don't get me wrong. But usually runs into like TamnSon or T-Wong, or even earlier like when Merklo was coming out pretty consistently, kind of ran into that wall and had trouble breaking into the next like kind of tier, I guess you could say.
Oh yeah, no, I think that's fair to say. It's one of those things where it can be very tough, like at that like local level, where you kind of run into the same walls. Maybe not even necessarily like a gatekeeper, right? But it's just kind of like, oh, this like the best players in the bracket, like one of them got knocked into losers because they ran into each other at like round 2 or something.
It's that bracket demon mentality. Sometimes everybody's got those bracket demons. Like,
oh, for sure.
Yeah, so. Got to be careful. And I'm seeing Iori here from No Tap, which is very exciting because we haven't seen any Iori yet today.
Yeah, that is surprising, too. This clips for this character going off kind of crazy as of late.
Yeah, great neutral, pretty good damage, great carry. Iori was definitely like one of the first characters I ran into in this game, and I'm like, I'm getting knowledge checked. And I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'm doing with this character yet. That was before the buffs.
Now with the buffs.
Yeah, now with the buffs, Iori is looking hot.
Rather demonic, I'm not going to lie.
Indeed, indeed. Of course, we're seeing Conn. I believe the same team we saw last time, right? Rio, K, Cronin. Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
This TWong is good, yeah. Stick around if you like that, because TamnSon is still alive and still looking mighty good.
Oh, this is...
No, this is not the matchup I thought it was. Is this Cheeseburger?
Yeah, this is Cheeseburger.
Oh, I'm tripping.
Yeah,
all right, my bad.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. I was gonna say, I didn't think I saw DK in there. I got real confused.
Yeah. It's the run back with the Oyash. I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
All right, here we go. So Benimaru, Kim, Iori. 2 out of 3 of those characters we haven't seen yet today. Little variety here. You love to see it.
Yeah, for sure. I think overall here in New England we've got some pretty solid like character diversity.
Yeah, Nick just like confirmed right there. Yeah, Benny Maru still looking pretty sick.
Yeah, getting it done with the JB there. All right, let's see what we got coming up here next. Yeah, this will be, of course, the Hydern. As said before, the Hydern can definitely be the leveler, so to speak.
Yeah, for sure. We see Cheeseburger put a ton of work into this character. Oh, okay, I thought that was going to pick up. I got really nervous.
Yeah.
But we good. Still playing some Nooch. Happy to sit on that life lead. Throw some projectiles out. Use those big buttons to keep Benny Maru out. You got to be careful playing the whiff punish game with Benny Maru, though. Like, got some pretty good pulls of his own.
Oh, yeah, for sure. All right, backing off. Neither player really ending up making a huge commitment towards the other.
Oh, my goodness. That was the scariest whip I've ever seen in my life. I didn't get punished. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
All right, the Blades of Glory coming through. Hydron making it happen. I think that's going to be a full health Hydron coming back at you, too.
I believe so, yeah.
There it is. So this is a character I'm actually, like, super not familiar with at all.
That is fair.
I have seen Kim, I think, one time. So I'm very excited to see what Diddle's got with him.
Let's see what we get here. Blocks the overhead right there. Oh, that's canceled.
That is a huge startup, but, like, spaced out right. That looks kind of busted. I'm not going to lie.
Right. Ends relatively safely here.
Yo, I'm getting, like, almost Chun-Li vibes from like some of this moveset. You know what I'm saying? Like we got the flip kick. Like it's nice.
He is, I believe, if I remember the lore correctly, he's like a Taekwondo character.
Oh, so that tracks.
I forget off the top of my head.
You're probably right. Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. And I think that's going to be the big thing for Cheeseburger in this matchup, is just shutting down some of these harder, longer startup moves with DP, or just checking with the projectile, which we've seen already. Yeah, just wants to play that space. Like, okay, mix up, cancel.
Yeah, going for the quick max, but I mean, there's not really a hit confirmed there, so this could be a lot of meter just burnt out and not getting much done here. 18 seconds left on the clock. This could very well end up like leading the timeout with the pace of this match so far.
Yeah, both players still have some meter left too, so like it's not too bad, honestly.
Oh
no!
And again.
Wow.
That's yet another situation, right, where they got the cross-up, but they just did not quite get it with the super cancel there, and ending up getting the kill there. That's one of the things that's very good regarding, like, low-time rounds when you have the life lead, is that you can usually bet on an opponent's impatience, but with KOF, it also means that you're not gaining that much health leading up to the next round here.
And Iori does have max meter coming into this, so like potentially one hit can kill this Hydron and still have plenty of meter left to deal with the old Yashiro.
We could hear a 2D, little shing, and then somebody's dead on the ground. I'll just put it that way.
It's a very succinct way of putting it. I like
I mean,
it.
yeah.
You ain't lying. Cheeseburger doing a pretty good job of maintaining this quarter position, though. Definitely fighting back. Oh, open up with the overhead. No conversion.
Not too much going to go on here. Just a couple of 2As. All right, no confirm off that. Tries to go for the overhead, blocked.
Looked like last frame block there, too. That was clean.
Yeah. Oh, just close enough for here. It's going to be decent damage. Tries to go for the cross-up, rolls out of it. There's the EX Fireball, and they managed to close it out right there. Shout out to Dovingly, by the way. Thank you for the raid. We definitely appreciate that.
Yo, Dovingly in the house? Yo, if y'all don't know Dovingly, y'all got to check out some of the brackets that Dovingly runs. Runs like low-key a lot of like beginner brackets for KOF, BlazBlue, BlazBlue, all the good stuff. So, yo, big thank you for the raid. Big thank you for coming through.
Yeah, appreciate that a ton. Thank you so much. We are over here at BostonBlueBeat. This is, of course, our New England offline monthly, and we're starting us off with KOF. Oh, my God.
I think that's it right there.
That is, okay. What a good time for you guys to tune in.
Yeah, right?
Oh, Yash killed people.
Oh, man. That was crazy, too. So, like, even though Cheeseburger lost that Hydron, got so much health off Diddle's God, what do I already forgot?
The Iori.
Iori, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness, I've seen him a million times too. Like you think yeah.
Nah, it's one of those things. Don't
Oh
worry about
man,
it
just
too
that
much,
little brain fart right there. But yeah, that was the real difference maker right there. Is got to bring the old Yashiro in a position that really let Cheeseburger dictate the pace of that match, because Diddle had to play that perfectly for how little life they had left.
For sure, looking good right there. All right, back to the point-on-point matchup here thus far. Too much so far, just keeping it nice and calm. All right.
Checking the up back right there. All right, good stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of, yeah, once again.
All right, we're just trading hits right here. That's okay. Playing some neutral right now. Both players, I think, just focusing on building meter right now, trying to get some good positioning. Not really tripping about getting hits or not.
There's the meter spin.
It's the Cronin special. Cancel that DP.
Oh, and grab whiffs.
I'm saying, these don't drop in this game. We've talked about it a couple times. He's up pretty strong.
Runs in, gets the throw, and Cheeseburger is taking the lead right now for this game.
This is one of those positions where if Diddle doesn't make something happen with him right now, Cheeseburger might run away with it.
It could look rough, yes.
Cronin is infamous for the, used to be like the one character comeback, but now it's kind of like you get the snowball Cronin going. You get a little OCV action.
For sure. Nice air-to-air right there, canceling your
Him definitely seems like he's got good moves to get that kind of hyper hop approach. You know what I'm saying? Oh, thank you. Sorry about that.
All right. Good hit over here. DP gonna cancel over there.
Oh, that is huge. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
I really thought that was going to be a punish.
Not quite there on the timing for the EXDP, and the punish not working out is unfortunate. All right, gets the cancel over here. All right, going for the super. Not going to be able to kill off throw. I'm just wrong.
No, I'm not tripping. Like I was so bought in. If I had to put money, if we paused that game right there, and you're like, yo, Lennox, are you going to put money on if that kills or not? I was 100% with you.
So I led you astray.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I was with you. Like I was independent of that. I was like, no way that kills.
I just don't like it.
Oh no, I'm not going to blame you for my bad gambling habits.
Okay.
Sensation.
All right, a couple of fireballs here. Yeah, it looks like Cheeseburger just wants to like resolve this like battery matchup very calmly.
That was a grinding cross too.
Dude, that I think it's JC. That button is very silly.
I don't know if Sylvie's legal or not, but like I can't see with how competitive this bracket is. I can't see anybody risking their bracket life on week 1, week 2 character. Like yeah.
I'm 99% sure like we have it legal for today, but again, it's one of those things where it's like Combo Breaker is coming up next week. A lot of the players here are going to CB, so you're not likely going to see Sylvie just so that they can be ready for the patch that KOF is going to be run on. Right?
Yeah, and they've already said Sylvie's not legal at Combo Breaker, so like. Yeah, you ain't practicing with that right now.
It just is what it is. The X Fireball is going to be a pretty good starter right here. Let's see what Diddle can get done. Tries to go for the EXDP. That is not going to work, my friend. No cancel,
that was
though.
It. No!
I don't know if they just messed up their charge or what. Doesn't get the EX gunshot.
Yo, you were in quick mode too? What is happening right here? Are we clowning right now? What's going on?
I don't know, but this could. Okay. Gets the flash and ends up solving it, but that got.
That almost got tragic.
That got very, very dicey when it didn't need to.
Yes, that was, my goodness. I don't know about that. I don't know if it was like, thought it was going to kill and it didn't, or just got a little too overconfident, but either way, Cheeseburger made it happen. It's all good. You know,
Got her done.
Had a happy ending. It's always a bummer when you see that big drop and then the player loses as a result. So, it looks like, oh no, we're not going to get the run back. Okay. Cheeseburger is going to be facing off against Conn. So,
that'll make up our loser semis match.
Yeah.
And then coming up here right now, we have our highly anticipated winners finals match right here. This is going to be T-Wong versus TamnSon. And if you want to look at some of the best that New England KOF has to offer, this is definitely some of it right here.
This is it. Yeah.
So this should be pretty exciting here.
This is like kind of become our pretty consistent winners/grand finals.
Yeah, I mean we'll see these two typically on the occasion when Red Blade comes out. You know, we'll also get to see him show off, especially with the Rock and then the Rock and
I love Rock, dude. I love Rock.
He's sick. He's very cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
They kind of nerfed him pretty hard last time, but that's okay. I'm still let that rock.
Yeah.
I think my whole team got nerfed in the last patch. I was rocking a comically top tier team.
You were rocking what? It was like Kula, Rock, and then who else got nerfed from top tier? I actually don't know.
Cronin and Gato was the big one. So I was rocking Gato for a while because he is hands down my favorite character in this game, and he took a couple. He took a couple kneecaps.
He took some hits.
And then the bullet ricocheted back off the pavement and went back into his knee. IRA. Yo, real talk, that's how the IRA used to do it back in the late 90s. That's why if you need knee surgery, That's why you go to Ireland, because Ireland has the best knee surgeons in the world because of that. There's your fun fact for the day.
That is the most insane thing you have ever said to me.
That's it? That's the most insane thing? All right.
I'm not going to question someone when they proclaim themselves to be a word sayer. Like, I'm just going to take that at face value.
Sure.
But the IRA, but going from Gato getting nerfed to the IRA is something new.
I've got some what I can only describe as some twisted transitions. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and I will accept you for what that is. That is A-okay.
I'm surprised Imp hasn't shut me down for making British colonialism references in the WASD week.
I mean, it is
okay.
what it is. Sometimes the WASD is a little wild. Sometimes, not like crazy, right? Like just
we get a little crazy
spice.
with it though.
Dabbles in spice. I'll put it that way. I'll put it that way. Jesus Christ. All right, we got winners finals here. It's winners finals 3 out of 5. Blah blah blah. You already know what it is. These two players are both really good. And you had mentioned that Tam had beaten T-Wong last monthly.
Yes, won in Grands last week. So this is the run back, and it looks like we are not seeing any switch up on the teams. Like
we
you
are
said,
seeing the Iori actually. That's the big shit here actually.
Oh, I am tripping so hard right now.
Don't worry. Yeah.
I was so focused on that Luong.
No, I know.
Let's get it.
Luong Mating, the story writes itself. Right?
Exactly.
Dude, don't worry about it. GB ends up connecting. Solid confirm here.
Oh, you were ready with that anti-air?
That's crazy. Gets the CD starter here.
Can't lose. No, okay, just keep it easy. Oh, the drop kick.
Yeah.
Hit him with the WWE right out of the corner. The Ladiva 2U, all the good stuff.
Ooh, this is looking real rough here for Kyo. Let's see what T-Wong's got. Oh,
that's dead. Yeah.
Shadow Strike's not going to end up working out here.
T-Wong is low-key a surgeon with Shatter Strike. Like absurdly good at recognizing when his opponent wants to press, tanking that first hit, and getting a massive combo off of that. But Tam was ready, and that's a testament to how often these two play.
Yeah, for sure. You want to be able to beat like an opponent. Okay. 2 rounds, 2 with Shatter Strikes, but hey, you know, one person dies, one person doesn't, I suppose.
So true.
Yeah, Benimar hopping over Iori here in this situation. T-Wong's trying to keep it nice and cool, not trying to really overextend themselves too much, but I mean, just every little stray hit has built up to so much damage already.
Oh, okay. Whiffed of the 2B and actually gets a close C, it looked like. That was very close D, excuse me.
Yeah. Should be death here off of this because we need the extra meter for Super. Gets to keep that nearly 2 bars worth.
That's still kind of a moral victory for Tam right there, though. Kept it down to almost 30 seconds. T-Wong did not get a lot of health back, and now you have to deal with this Luong.
Yeah, got like, you know, a little extra 10 points on the SA, and not too bad for extra credit, I would say.
For sure. Oh, that was a grimy cross-up. You'll love to see it.
Nice anti-air as well, and this is gonna take it.
That was like that was some like real Street Fighter stuff.
That
right
was
there.
fast too. That was just like instant, like, oh no. And like canceling it as well, super good.
And I mean, that's the layer 1 of this game, right? Is you got to prove to your opponent you know how to deal with hyper hop.
Like, for sure.
That's the bare minimum.
See what we get started with here. Going in the stance, gets a throw. Oh, there's the Shadow Strike you were talking about.
That's what I'm saying right there. T-Wong like does a really good job, and I always can't tell if it's on reaction or if he's just ready. But this might be enough to kill right here.
So dead. She is gone from this point.
Didn't even need the meter. I was so sure we were going to see the level 1 there. Didn't even need it. That was
look, I saw the 2 bars. I was like, is this going to be quick max? No. Okay.
Nah. T-Wong's got the routes. We good.
Keeping it meter efficient as well. However, now you got to deal with the Meitin Kun.
5 bars.
Yeah. And easily one of Tam's most consistent characters as well.
Yes.
So have fun with that.
And I love how you see both players kind of whiffing the neutral right there, just daring each other to kind of like go for that whiff punish. Yeah. And there's the DP. Tam so good with that. We saw that the last time against Cheeseburger.
Oh my God. Overhead connects into quick max. This should be it here. Flash into flash. Yeah, this is a dead character here.
No! OTG
not even the OTG?
Still isn't enough? Oh, you got to watch out for chip, and there it is. Yeah. Kind of going for that the hop in. Just get the gazelle hop right.
I love dash approaches in any game.
So good. Between Gato and Medicune, like we're out here eating with that move for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so that was only game 1. We're gonna see
Okay, yeah, we're gonna get the Benny. I believe that was the Benny first now.
Yes.
That got swapped up.
And that Benny is a really good point character. Really good point character. And Kyo is one of those funny characters where T-Wong usually plays him on point. But you can play Kyo anywhere. Like, great battery, great point character, and, like, once you get those 4 or 5 bars, my man could dump some damage.
Yeah, you can definitely kill.
I think that's what we're going to see T-Wong really go for here. Is trying to build some meter with Benny right here and really set Kyo up with that good amount of resources to really just start to close out these characters. And I think that's a direct response to the amount of work that LeWong did. Damn!
That was about to be a whiff punish. Okay. That whiff punish went sideways, but I see the vision from Tam.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, empty jump low. Yeah, this is going to be some good damage to TamnSon right here. DP end to get that good Oki, but eats a DP of their own. Blocks the cross up, and we got a chance here.
All right. Be able to continue pressure off of that.
No fuzzy mash 2A. Let's do it.
Jump a little low once more. Just a couple of backdashes from Tam.
Oh, yeah, you could tell neither player wanted that situation. Oh, my goodness.
Oh!
Yo, you got that? Let's do it.
Jeez, that could have been such a huge punish, but that was so... okay.
I don't know how T-Wong's still alive.
Still a bit more to go off of. Yeah, that was just a dicey situation there. But once again, right, Tam reading the desperation from T-Wong after being put in a position where it's do or die.
Yes. After the third whiff TP, like, TamnSon smells that blood in the water.
Yeah, especially when, your opponent has super low health, they're worried about getting a chip kill, they're more likely to pop the DP. It's a good, hesitation from Tam, recognizing the situation for what it is. CD is blocked, Rekka ends up getting hit.
There it is. CD back at you.
Yeah, you see that a lot from T-Wong.
Okay, the hitbox for Kyo with that move is absurd. Like, it is ridiculously strong. That's the reason we see T-Wong use it a lot. Yeah, and there you go. Whiff punish. Everybody says Belty-Blow's got the air footsies, and it's true, but, man, this game does too, it feels like.
The XDP ends up coming out from Tam here in this situation. Oh, cancels into the Rekka.
That is oh, yo, you're dead. You're actually
didn't
dead.
get the super. Oh,
right.
They didn't have enough meter for a super cancel, and I don't think the EXDP was going to kill in that situation.
So the way raw Shatter Strike works in this game is if you land that, it basically doesn't prorate your combo. So you have the potential to get massive damage off that. So that was a huge drop. But now it's PGA time, and that is precisely how that needed to go for T-Wong here. You cannot afford to get hit in that round at all. You're at a 3-character deficit right here. You just dodged the OCV, but now you have to make it through the Wong. And I believe you saw T-Wong take this pretty handily last time. It was just a Metacoon that gave us some trouble.
Yeah, it was all up until that last character where the problem started showing. This Wong is no slouch. Going to try to whip punish with the super.
That's incredible. That is a straight-up punish. Can't get anything off of it, but yeah, you're going to take that Oki. Oh, got her. Right. One more time, one bar. We're not going to spend it. Just going for the conservation, which is smart. You want to make sure Metacoon's got some meter when you come in.
Oh, kick ends up connecting. Doesn't lead to anything substantial yet, but this corner position's nice. Another with Shadow Strike, and Tam is going to be able to take it. No, not quite yet.
That's the throw. This is still big trouble for T-Wong. Yeah, so like if you're TamnSon right there is no point in not contesting. You've got a life lead. You've got another character right there, and there's that much health left. Yeah, of course. I'm going for that too, bro. Every single time.
Dude, sometimes though, dealing with B Jenny in the air, it can be very rough.
Terrifying. Normally, like not a smart idea to try to contest, but like in that specific situation, I absolutely understand the thought from TamnSon right there.
For sure.
And now we are on the verge of seeing a 3-0 in winners finals, which that was not on my bingo card for tonight. I'm not gonna lie.
That is true, actually. Jesus. Curious to see how this ends up panning out.
And it still could go either way. Like we've seen T-Wong make some ridiculous comebacks before, but the way TamnSon's been playing, I think that's gonna be a challenge.
Yes.
Bam, there it is. All right, able to get the conversion there, and now we got the corner. Not a ton of meter on either side. Both players have enough for an EX move, but that is it. Looks like close D working out there for T-Wong.
Right there, crazy so far.
Yeah,
it feels like every time T-Wong whiffs something like big, like Tam is immediately on the ball to either take up space or like directly just straight up punish.
And that's how you need to play this matchup, right? Like is maintain that reaction spacing, and then when they whiff, get in, take the corner. Like, absolutely.
The what was? I don't know if you saw. Oh, okay, hold on. Might be able to kill off the super. Yeah, there it is. The so-called the KOF zone.
I was
right?
literally just about to.
I know.
That's what I was going
no,
with.
I see the lines. Don't worry. I'm there. Don't worry. But yeah, you know, that like very wide spacing where characters can suddenly aggress and back off.
Yeah.
That is like very common in KOF. You see it kind of right now in these instances, right? And both characters, especially T-Wong, have a lot of ways to threaten from that zone in different ways than you would expect.
Both of these characters like can play that zone very effectively.
Yes.
And we're seeing that. Look at this once again. Rising, I can't tell if that's D or CD or what's going on there, but either way, T-Wong is making it happen right now.
Right now, we got the kill coming in here. Lots of good meter to like work with as well. And again, T-Wong definitely loves to spend that like meter on kill, especially for like the EX super.
Wow, multiple resets there for TamnSon. Gonna get the corner. This could be a quick round. Like if TamnSon takes this on this next hit, that's a full health.
That cross under was devious. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of gross.
Yeah, I got smoked.
Yeah, that was messed up. Rekka ends up coming up here. Looking pretty good. Gets caught up by the last portion.
All right, this is huge for T-Wong. Finally able to stall this timeout. Guard cancel to get out of the corner. We got a chance to punish the DP, and that is going to do it for T-Wong's Kyo. Potentially the last time we're going to see Kyo in the set.
All right, let's see what we got here. It's all on the line, and it's all up to this B Jenny to take T-Wong to at least another game here in this winner's final set. Another cross under off of that situation.
Now, not a lot of meter for Tam here, so this is going to be a ton of damage. And if BJNA could get it going, like T-Wong's got Matt Boss right now.
Basically, for T-Wong right now, it's any hit into a climax cancel. Honestly, to end it. The Shadow Strike doesn't work out. Another Shadow Strike is blocked. No big punish from Tam, however. Ends up getting a hit right there and confirms nicely.
Wow, yo, that was clean. Like I was not expecting this was the winner's finals I was expecting, right?
Yes.
I did not expect a 3-0 on either side. But that was a job well done for TamnSon. Gets a little break now, gets a good chill in Grands for a hot second. T-Wong gonna have a minute to think, and gonna get a minute to get the download on this next match between Cheeseburger and Conn. But while we're watching that game and while T-Wong's getting a download on that, I'm gonna need y'all to get a download on that match arena. Oh, because I know we still got some of those codes left going, and I know there's still plenty of sponsor quests. And if you're really feeling it for these players, hit that direct contribution button. I know we've seen some great games so far, and you know we're gonna have some more good ones coming right at you. So support the Boston scene. Get out here, hit that match arena. I know these players will really appreciate that. Yeah,
definitely appreciate that. And of course, we got a couple of other things coming up in terms of events. We already talked about Jumpstart, right, which is going to be that launch party between us and us over at BostonBlueBeat and Traveling Controller with the $300 pop bonus and a ton of really cool players coming in. If you want to see SF5's best Sagat player, Zaffarino, or if you want to see one of New England's finest, Nelbaum, come out for, and mentoring, definitely show up for there. And if you want to see really strong Capcom Street Fighter player, might get a chance to see them. And again, that's going to be on June 3rd, so definitely be sure to check that out.
Right after that, we got something that I'm really excited for because I'm actually going to be there for it. Me and Brad M are going to be doing Street Fighter 6 at Meter Management. Definitely come out for that. We're going to have Street Fighter 6. I believe Smash Ultimate as well as Strive are going to be there, which I'm real excited for. So
yeah, it's going to be a ton of there. There's also a $1,000 pop bonus for Street Fighter 6. So, look, if you're trying to make some money real quick, then definitely be sure to check that out. It'll be a ton of fun.
Get your Kimberly combos going now,
Dude, everybody's Kimberly, I feel like, is the Twitter talk of like today. I want to get into that in a second. Don't forget.
I got some thoughts on that too.
Yes. Yeah. If you want to pop in, it's at start.gg/meter. Again, that's start.gg/meter. You can also hit !meter in the chat to check that out. Definitely be sure. And this will, of course, be at Hanover. This will be in Uptime Academy in Hanover. So definitely be sure to check that out. And again, if you want to see even more KOF and a ton more action, our big regional is coming up in only like a little less than 2 months here. Beach episode is going to be back. This is going to be in Boston on July 15th. We'll have KOF. We will have Exerts Drive Plus R, MBAC, CF, MBTL, TFH, SMS, and a ton more. The registration is up at start.gg/BostonBlueBeat, so definitely check that out here. And in terms of online events, you know, we got our CF Weekly on Monday, so next one will be coming up on May 22nd at 8 p.m. And our Plus R Weekly is going to be at the same time, 8 p.m. on Tuesday. Now, with all that said and done, it's losers finals time.
They already played.
Yes, it looks like they. Yeah, it looks like they ended up getting played off stream.
I was tripping so hard.
No, you're good.
So this is the run back. Okay, so
Yes.
T-Wong sent Conn 2 losers earlier, 2-0. So now we get the run back, first to 3 again. So like Conn's had a couple games to string together, taking a 2-1 over Cheeseburger. Now gets to play T-Wong in the rematch at a first to 3. And it's so we're already seeing the adjustment. Actually, we're seeing K.
Oh yeah, we're seeing K-Dash come up first. This should be interesting. Yeah.
Played Rio on point last time. We will see and like had some good moments with K. Like we didn't get to see a ton of K because T-Wong is down with the sickness and whatnot.
Yes.
Sick with it, etc., etc. but K was able to get a couple kills on that, if I remember correctly. Oh no! How do you keep getting away with these with TPs, T-Wong? God.
Dog, there's been so many situations where like somebody whiffs a DP and then a player is just so close or like gets their like JD and then just nothing happens.
Nothing.
And you're like, oh.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay.
My favorite is gets the JD hit and then no conversion after.
It's just like, yay, you did the hit.
You missed the hit stun by a half second. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Good with punish here in this situation.
Yeah. No, we got the poke out. Here we go.
All right.
I was gonna say like T-Wong's been doing a good job like kind of taking these trades, but still managed to maintain the positioning. But now we're seeing the fight back from Conn here.
Yeah. This matchup looking a bit more faster paced than last time with the Rio and Benny Maru. Oh, not gonna be able to kill off of that, but managed to get another pickup and kills. Good.
All right, so T-Wong kind of keeping us going as on our scheduled programming, if you will.
Yeah, keep it moving.
But that being said, like Conn still got some good work in with K here. Benny Maru's sitting at about, what is that, 40, 45%, a little bit less now after that throw. And now we get to see the Rio pressure.
And not able to get the follow-up after that. Okay, should be able to kill off this DP. Oh,
Well, got the late hyper hop there, just absolutely waiting for that low poke that you know is coming from T-Wong, able to get the punish. And now we got a tie game here.
all right, here we go. This is going to be now the Rio versus the Kyo. Same point matchup as last time, if I recall correctly, but now with a lot more meter back in both of them.
Oh my God, that was the biggest whiff I've ever seen in my life. My goodness, went unpunished, but was able to take the corner right there. T-Wong gonna try to find their way out. Hits a low hit. All right, we're poking out. Full bars here for T-Wong. Spends that EXDP.
All right, gonna move it back to mid-screen here. We're not seeing anything too crazy, at least in terms of what Conn is bringing over here with this Rio thus far. Gets an opener. All right. Wow. Very good connecting here. Gonna spend a ton of meter there. Got 2 more if they want to go for it here, and they will indeed spend it. Not gonna get it quite done, but just one poke and the.
You need to, right?
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that decision. T-Wong has proved time and time again, you cannot give them any room to work with. Like, spend the meter, get the damage, and risk it on the meter. Like, I think I was fine.
The X doesn't work out for T-Wong here in this situation. That's going to lead to a pretty good punish from Conn here.
Yeah, there you go. And that is punished. And once again, we talked about knowing these situations. T-Wong knows this situation. T-Wong knows how to get this punish.
T-Wong's got 3 bars in the pace of this round thus far.
Yeah. So I love that. You put the projectile right there, and it's almost like a trap character.
Right.
Almost, you know what I'm saying? Like, just wait for your opponent to do something stupid. Yes.
Especially because it's in a position where it's not making contact with the opponent, but if they do anything, it will shift their hurt box.
And you could play around that because their only options are neutral jump or forward jump. So, okay, I'll do my BJJ option that covers both.
Yes.
No big deal. And if you block it, I think he's plus after that too.
Yes.
Oh man, all right, yeah, that's T-Wong is still gonna have to deal with this Cronin and that 6A, which we have seen Conn and a couple Conn players get some mad mileage off that so far.
Yeah, I've seen it time and time again. paying off here thus far. That throw could be the start of something, but solid roll, good DP.
Ooh, good block, and yeah, that is absolutely gonna be a punish. Could be some good damage, and there's the level 2 full charge. Absolutely.
Shot!
What damage nerf? What do you mean?
Hey, when you got the meter to spend, somebody's dying.
That's what I'm saying. Especially when you got Cronin bringing up the rear there. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. And Conn taking the first game, already doing better than their previous set. The last set they had with T-Wong earlier today, it was pretty damn well in T-Wong's favor, right? Especially 2-0, and it didn't feel like T-Wong was necessarily on the brink here. But Conn getting the first game in this situation is already much better.
I don't think we saw BJNA in that game at all. I think it was the Kyo and Betty Maru show, and that was when T-Wong was playing Kyo on point. And so we're not seeing the order switch. So this is kind of exciting, actually. We saw T-Wong get the majority of those wins with those two characters. And that's going to be a huge punish. Not going to be able to get a ton of damage, but that's okay because now you got the corner. Yeah, going to be able to build some of this meter, too.
Back rolls to get out of there.
My goodness.
Man grab here.
Yeah, what beat back dash? All right, let's get it. Man grab.
Nice. To be confirmed, and that is not quite a dead character.
No, this is T-Wong, though, just saying, okay, I made some bad decisions last game. I'm going back to layer 1. I'm keeping it clean. I'm keeping it tight. Already taking that first character.
Yeah, just managed to tap it in.
Yeah.
Nice whiff punish with the Tatsu.
Could be some good damage, too. Great position, if nothing else.
All right, spending the meter already. Not going to be able to get too much done here, but setting up at mid-screen and pushing to the corner is definitely a good start.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know. There's the fireball.
Jump in, no anti-air. We're seeing T-Wong go for a lot less DPs now. Like we were joking about the whiff of DPs earlier, but T-Wong has tightened this car.
Yeah, it feels like he's a bit more measured with DPs here. All right, not really trying to commit here. T-Wong just jumps in, whiffs an air normal throws. Okay. That's the way to do it. I'm not going to... Okay.
Yeah, I would have got hit by that, so I can't say anything.
Same. I got hit.
All right, T-Wong working on an OCV right here. Still has to deal with Cronin, though. And we have already seen what Conn can do with this character. DP breaking out of that corner. Boston out. Back at you.
Right, and this Cronin was the one that closed it last game, but they got to reverse OCV if they have any chance of getting it done. It's all starting off of this Benny Maru, who himself is actually looking at OCV entirely now that I'm looking at the screen.
Yeah, Benny Maru is still a very good character, you know. And T-Wong is definitely tighten up that solid play. There's the DP, gets that good spacing pressure. Yeah, that right there. Still at the mercy of Cronin 2C, so you got to be careful.
Oh, tried to go for the Shadow Strike, gets thrown for it instead.
That's knowing your opponent right there.
Seriously.
Oh, yo, Cronin 2C, bro.
That was really good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, that move is OG. If you want to learn KOF, low key Cronin is relatively straightforward character and got some higher execution stuff to work out. Now we're seeing the Kyo here from T-Wong. 3 bars. Meanwhile, Conn is sitting in full meter. Stuck in the corner, though. But we have absolutely seen what a single DP into Super will do. And this could be some big damage. There's level 1. Doesn't cancel to level 2. Respect.
Surprised at that. I feel like this is one of those points where you just got to spend it to kill. And you're not going to be in as good of a meter position against BJNA, but you really want to make sure that you at least have the health to play around in the situation. Yeah. And I mean, that decision might just cost them their no confirm on the DP, and they are a goner.
All right, so we got 1 game apiece here in Losers Finals. T-Wong finally putting one up on the board. And I don't know. This is both players just hit a rematch going right into it. I think if T-Wong's able to continue this momentum, Conn's going to have a rough time with it. But not out of this yet. We've seen Conn make the adjustment. Played a really good game against No Tap. Was able to take it against Cheeseburger, who has played phenomenally today so far. So, like, you definitely got to respect the gameplay behind what Conn's bringing up right now.
For sure, and you can tell that T-Wong has kind of identified that the Benny Maru is like just in this situation the point of choice. Definitely putting in, doing a lot better than your point from earlier. Just at least in terms of pure results. I don't know whether it's a comfort thing or necessarily like a matchup specific situation, but it's showing its worth.
I think it's a little bit of both, to be honest. I think it's T-Wong has tightened up his gameplay and is finally able to utilize like the things that makes Benny Maru strong, and also like Benny Maru works well against a lot of his cast. Yeah, cancel off the fireball. Finally getting anti-aired though. Oh my goodness.
For the confirm though.
Yeah, kind of an unlucky drop there for Conn. Now we're back to mid-screen, just run up throw. Yeah, very strong option. You gotta respect it. Big whiff, backing off. Okay. Happy to take that space. Still stuck in the corner here.
All right, throw comes out from T-Wong in this situation, chasing the roll, but no follow-up after that. They might have gotten far OC from when Conn was back at them, I think.
Oh,
I'm not too sure. Yeah.
Yep. Very possible. Very possible. And now we're seeing Benny Mars putting this work in, but this is the character that Conn, I believe, got 2 characters off the board in game 1. So if T-Wong can't shut this down quick, this could spell trouble. We'll see, though. We'll see.
For sure. Thus far, though, I mean, it's been pretty, like, the Rio has been, like, very much so, like, I'm going to tap it in, we're going to go nice and slow, we're going to use up the timer as we need.
And that's the way you need to play this matchup, right? You cannot overcommit against Benny Maru. That's why, right there. Oh, no!
The super
Are you
whips?
kidding me?
Okay. The X command grab, at least, has a bar off of this, so should be able to end with super if need be.
Please kill. Please. Okay. Okay.
More efficient entry with the DX.
All right. I got nervous there for a minute. But
Yes, that could have been coming in here once again. Right now, it's going to be that corner in the same situation as last game. Again, up against this Benny Maru, and they have to. Oh,
that's gonna hurt. All right. So T-Wong doesn't have a ton of meters, so like not enough to kill. But that looks like an optimal combo right there. T-Wong making it happen. Big whiff. We got a chance.
Yeah, seriously, not going to work out in this situation here. No. All Conn has to do is just get this one little kill in this situation, but T-Wong does not want to give up any quarter. Alright, connecting here.
And it's funny, is T-Wong right now, like, who cares? Playtime, you got the life lead, you got the character lead. Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, make Corona overcommit. And even if the time goes after 10 seconds, you lose. Who cares? Cronin's not gonna have any health, and you have 2 more characters.
Yeah,
that was definitely checkmate for T-Wong.
You have Kill and then B Jetty in the back. Like life is good. You have your like 3 million in stocks aside from your like 6-figure paycheck. Like, you'll be okay.
Exactly.
It's all good.
You got the rich banker insurance against the stock market crash. You're good.
Definitely got that. You got the what's it called again? Jesus. Shorted Madoff on time. Let's put it that way.
Oh! You talking about a little Enron action? We take the money, Enron. Yeah, you know
dude, it's crazy. Well, no, because Bernie Madoff was Madoff Insurance or whatever. I forget the name. Anyway, we'll talk about insurance fraud.
Two sides of the same coin, brother. Yeah.
Okay. Right now, this K-Dash has got to produce something. It was doing pretty well in that first game, but thus far, it's just been looking pretty rough here for Conn.
Been running into the Benny Maru train. Like T-Wong has just turned it up to 11 with this Benny Maru.
Yeah.
So right there. Great coverage option. Getting these consistent hits. Trying to check Conn up backing right there. Yeah, just check. Check until you can really condition your opponent to, okay, I have to block. Now you get your offense going.
Yeah. Nice hit confirmed from T-Wong as well.
Couple of big whips there. Conn not letting T-Wong get away with that. But we are back to neutral. Mid-screen.
Decent thus far. T-Wong not really trying to do too much here in this situation. DP connects.
T-Wong has been risking it from the DP in these pressure situations, and it has definitely been working out more these last couple of games.
I have seen more throw techs in this set than I think I ever have in KO.
Yo, that's true, though. Huh?
That's, like, weird.
Yeah.
Like, there was a couple of throw techs in, like, the other games today. as well. One hit confirmed once again. Nice punish.
All right, you get the Oki, run up throw, no tech that time. Whiffing the command grab, jumping right out of it. Reversal throw, defensive, I love it. It runs face first to the DP. Benny Maru looking like in some trouble. He got a chance.
I feel like Conn remembered last second, like, oh, I got like 4 bars. Hold on a second, let me spend this.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and I mean, this is potential. This is set point here for T-Wong, and that's your tournament life for Conn. So yeah, you best start spending that meter. I mean, you got to make it happen.
Yeah. And again, because Rio is like a battery, right? Like it's just 4 bars the max for that character. Yeah. So you may as well like spend some. speaking of spending money, making money.
Oh my God!
Right there with the kill.
T-Wong proving that absolutely you got to spend some money to make that money. And now we're out here, Kyo off against a full bar Cronin, no less. So like this could be a 2-hit game. Or round, I guess I should say, for Conn. There's 1. 2.
Not gonna follow up with anything else.
How?
I don't know.
That was a throw attack for sure. Like there. Oh, I see you, T-Wong. Rekka connects, go for the knockdown ender, and just so happy to play this spacing right here. EX cans, the regular ones, you got those loops. Canceled. No bars here. Can't even get an EX, but you are still 1 hit away. The throw, not enough.
First hit of Rekka, another. DP ends up anti-airing.
It's funny. I think in that situation, if Conn hadn't blocked that, we would have just seen single Rekka, back off. Single Rekka. It's got a huge hitbox. It's a great button. You can kind of hit confirm to that second one. And T-Wong's been playing this character long enough where, like, that's not a hard thing for T-Wong to do. Like, T-Wong's got that muscle memory. So,
for sure.
Respect for, like, kind of dumbing it down right there, keeping it simple, and closing it out 3-1. T-Wong is moving up to Grand, running it back against TamnSon.
Yeah. And, you know, Tam having won the set, having won the winner's final set, so this is a bit of a grudge match of sorts coming up over here today.
This is the grudge match in this bracket, absolutely.
So I'm wondering if we'll see a few more characters, right? Like, the T-Wong set was the first time that we saw Tam pull out the Iori for today. So I'm curious to see if maybe T-Wong will dig into his back pocket and try to find a couple of different characters that deal with Tam.
It's a possibility, but I think if you're T-Wong right now, like this is kind of one of your training partners, right? Like you're like, these two play a lot,
right?
So I think this is going to be try to solidify your core game plan. You called it out earlier. Combo breakers next week. Like we're trying to get our practice on right here, and I think T-Wong is really trying to solidify some of those kind of holes he's got in his gameplay that like really wants to tighten up before combo breaker.
Yeah.
T-Wong has had plenty of success at a lot of these the regional majors, top 8 at ECT. I want to say top 8 at crossover arc, and having some good results there. So definitely looking to make a run at combo breaker. But I remember KOF for combo breaker last year was competitive as hell. Like those were hype matches, and that was like right at the beginning of like the Cronin meta. I feel like right after Cronin got those buffs. So we saw some wild matches, and I really sincerely hope we see some good stuff this year too. But right now we got grand finals. Y'all, thank you so much for sticking with us through the entirety of this KOF bracket. Don't forget to hit that match arena. I'm sure we still got codes left. And if you're feeling generous, you want to get some of these cats into the money. You're like, man, that T-Wong guy's kind of sick, and this TamnSon's got a pretty sick medic room. Like, throw some of that money if that's
do a little bit of matching, you know what I'm saying? Keep in mind, you want to appreciate, you want to throw some appreciation to Jumpsuit Arcade for sponsoring BostonBlueBeat for the 3rd season of partnerships.
Yeah.
You know, they've got their snack box micros, and we've got a few more in store for you guys to, you know, show off like the BBB themed snack box.
Check that out, because that thing's sick.
Those were mad cool. We got the one for FoxOf, of course, and all that stuff.
Right, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Shout out to FoxOf, man. Oh my God.
Dope human being.
If y'all aren't following FoxOf on Twitter, you got to just to check out that new puppy, because
that puppy
is so cute.
Puppy posting is going crazy.
So cute. Like every time I follow all.
Did you see the sweaters?
Yo, the matching sweaters? Yo, I popped off so.
I saw. I was like, damn.
I was literally at work. I just chilling in my office, and I'm like, Yo, we got the matching sweaters. Let's go.
I can get through today. We can do this.
We can do this. Yeah, that's the push I need.
Seriously.
Oh my goodness. Right. Yo, grand finals, same character spread as the last time we saw these two face off. The difference is right now we see that Benny Maru running the train in the corner. Iori forced to try to make a spot out. Just getting hit by the mid right there.
Oh, there goes the command grab as well. He ends up connecting here. That confirm off of the 2A.
That's dead.
Yes.
Didn't even need to spend the meter either. I saw like the half bar. I'm like, yo, EX to close it out. No big deal. Didn't even need it.
Yeah.
That was clean.
Quite efficient here. But now they have to deal with the Luong.
It's funny you say that. These two are nothing if not efficient, for sure. And I have no doubt we'll see that on both sides. Luong already making a play right here. TamnSon trying to shut down that escape from the corner, but T-Wong making it out with the roll. Just trading standing Ds right there. Love to see it.
Yeah, but it is, I'm not going to lie, it's going in favor of Luong here. I mean, just look at the neutral control with DP. This is going to be a big punish. Easily.
This is the matchup I think that prompted T-Wong to originally switch up that order, and I think that's why right there is Luong spaces out Benny Maru in a way that not a lot of characters can. Like Benny Maru has great buttons and great specials. Like you got to work to punch it out against that character. Luong definitely got what it takes. So yeah, now we're gonna see a little more rush down, trying to close that distance, blocking the shadow strike. No punish that time. We saw TamnSon ready with that earlier.
Here we go. Getting started with the EX, going to drop the combo. Looking better for T-Wong.
Yeah, spacing out that record just right so it's not punishable. I think definitely minus there, but yeah, you can see TamnSon not wanting to risk it. Very smart because he got options off that.
Trying to get a little shiesty with the record. Oh! There. Shadow Strike, but just a little too high for this confirm.
Yo, what is up with these Shadow Strike drops today? Well, I don't think we've seen a full like Shadow Strike confirm yet so far. That's crazy.
I mean, the number of successful like guard cancel Shadow Strikes has also been like, oh my god, that overhead is so in space.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, TamnSon already on Metacune. This is the quickest we've seen TamnSon get down to that final character, and I don't know, T-Wong's got a real shot right here. That is a punish, absolutely. I don't care about your low post, baby. I got that hyper high.
Good thus far here, but again, Tam has not dropped a single game in this bracket thus far, and that's very much so thanks to that Mason team. So you got to be very mindful of just how potent this character can be in Tam's hands here. Go for the super cancel, not quite going to kill.
This is still
okay.
Yeah, I was going to say. So even if Tam got that hit right there, still would have made it past the 42-second mark, which is the highest tier of life gain, and would not have cleared half bar. Like I honestly cannot see Tam running it back against like pimped out ton of meter
Jenny chilling in the back like, hey, what's up?
Exactly, and that was pretty much the only character we saw get anything going in that last set between these two, beat Janae, and we almost saw a couple clutch comebacks. But this is the adjustment I think we need to see from T-Wong. Get these two the point in the mid really worked in there. A little too much beat Janae. Yeah, just hit the meaty. There it is again.
Good neutral choices from T-Wong here thus far.
Tam's already answering back though. Look at this, gets the control. No side switch though. This is still fine for both players.
Oh, both players cancel out each other's fireballs.
Yeah. That's a big part of this match for sure. Both these characters have the ability to do that. Beautiful. Spending just a crumb of meter to close it out.
And honestly, a lot of that round was particularly defined by just the trading of neutral posts.
Yeah,
we've seen that a lot. And speaking of which, Luong and neutral, it's bread and butter.
Yeah, I mean we saw what friggin' TamnSon T-Wong last time, and it looks like
it's a little bit like that, I would say.
Yeah. Agreed. Text the throw.
Another. Like, what in the world is going on today?
That was a drop right there. Unlucky. That could have been a big whip. It's a gift.
No! Oh, God. Oh, something with these DPs where, like, it is just so volatile for T-Wong here.
It's just the Benny Maru ones, too, because we've seen almost every time he's wristed on the KO DP, I think we've seen one.
Well, it's like the Benny Maru DP, and then it's the KO, like, Shadow Strike.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Because he has, like, such a good forward advantage, like, on, like, his Shadow Strike. But
Yeah.
we've seen Tam like work around it very well.
And his repeat like moves forward in a way that Benimar doesn't either. But you're 100% right. And this could be it right here. Not going to be enough to kill, but this is going to be a
I could spend the meter. Oh no!
Sorry.
The whiff right there. That is so tragic. Okay. This is dicey. Gets the EX Rekka. Cancels in the DP and manages to get it done. Now, he's got a lot more to play with around here. He beat the Meitin Kun last game, so let's see what we got here.
Arrow Dad, that's one of the things I like low-key love about this game is these combos are not easy to do. Like, I don't care how good you are in this game, drops are a factor.
Okay.
Like, you gotta be in that, yeah.
Tell me why Tam whiffed flash kick at round start and then nothing happened.
You know, that's what we call a TamnSon power.
I guess.
I think I was a misinput for real.
Yes.
But either way, hey, you know what? If you don't get punished for it, that means you're a genius.
Shadow Strike comes out. Not too much of a follow-up here from Tam.
Yo, you whiffed that and then went for the low, got here.
Another flash.
So yeah, if you're T-Wong right here, you're at the life lead. Yup, cash out. There it is. Just get that punish. And now you're just looking for pokes right here. Run down the timer. Make sure that Medikun does not get that health back. Play it.
Okay. Caught the recovery. Another blocked Shadow Strike by Tam. Despite T-Wong's efforts, it's just not been working out so consistently. And it's at this point where I think you got to just kind of block out Shadow Strike for a little while and see if your opponent is checking for the mash instead.
T-Wong tried to force that a little too late, I think. Like, basically kind of let TamnSon get away with Journey there in some of those situations without challenging, and then turn on the gas a little too hard, a little too late.
I see.
But yo, we got a chance. One bar, not going to be enough to kill. Can't get the full conversion. And that should be it. No drops here. No, sir.
All right, and now suddenly we're seeing what could be a complete reversal of the last set between these two, where T-Wong might just 3-0 Tam.
So the funny thing is, and I think that's definitely a realistic expectation right now, because the way these two players play, the back and forth between them is always a visceral experience, I guess you could say. But if T-Wong does get the 3-0 here, that's
You think it's the start of something dangerous?
I think that's the start of something dangerous for T-Wong. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a wake-up call for TamnSon, and I think TamnSon is going to be pressured to step that up to 11. Because TamnSon does know how to do that.
Because it's definitely that first game where you're like, there's times where you're in winner sides of Grand and you're like, damn, like I'm getting 3-0 and this is going poorly.
Yeah.
But there are times where you win that like last game for at least the first set and you go, all right, I'm just gonna try.
yeah, exactly.
Like,
exactly.
The buzzer goes off and you're like, I'm just gonna do that.
And these both these players are not inexperienced to being on winners or loser side of grand finals. Like, they know what they have to do. So I don't know. There's an expectation there on both sides, I think, that could be disastrous either way.
For sure. Battle of the Flames here with Kyo versus Iori. A lot of big whiffs here, no punishes.
I'm shocked that on TamnSon's side. That was wild.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, punish the can-cans, absolutely. That is combo filler only. Don't even try to pull with that, bro. Love the backdash. Didn't even want to engage with whatever PS TamnSon.
Yeah. Right now, in a very big reversal from the other games of this set thus far. Iori is looking poised to take this second round here.
And it's just playing these pokes. Like, see that right there. Shutting down the approach when you're in pressure, finding that good spot to do the drop kick. The sweep, such a strong option in most matchups. Iori this is an OCV on full health right now. TamnSon is bringing it back in a big way. But BJ's got 4 bars, and that is not to be discounted.
The danger zone is amazing.
And the danger is here before us. This is not going to be big damage. Never mind.
Oh, this is, however.
This is absolutely going to be big damage.
This is definitely damage. Like, there's no way you... Oh, okay.
Reset.
It looks like T-Wong wants to save the meter, probably for the next couple of characters, so trying to go for that Oki instead with the wind ball.
That's it, right there.
Big whiff here. Yeah, this is going to be a super iffy move.
No, are you kidding me? Okay, we're good. All right. Low enough.
Players, yeah. These players trying to be super conservative, and there's been a couple of big situations where it just does not work out for them.
Yeah. I still think that was the right call for T-Wong there, though, because like you have to have confidence in yourself, but also respect for your opponent, where you understand I need meter going into these next two characters. That's not optional. Like, like TamnSon is too good for me to go with no meter. And yeah, case in point right here. T-Wong, oh my God, almost gets punished on the Shatter Strike. Thrown on the jump back in, though, and TamnSon is now firmly back in the driver's seat, but gets back thrown into the corner. We got a chance.
All right, cross under with the 2A. Nothing substantial quite yet. Gets the throw. Sets the win on the ground. That's a start. It's not the middle and end, however. There's still a bit more ways to go.
Still 3 bars. One more hit from T-Wong is all it's going to take, and you need to punish that.
The whiff, the Shadow Strike from Tam, going to get punished and results in his death.
There it is. All right. So 27 seconds. Tam ran the time down enough, or this is still in Tam's favor, especially with the main on the board right now. Pretty similar resources.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's it. That's game. This one's over. Just bring it on to the next one. Oh my God.
That was a lot.
I don't care how sick T-Wong is.
Just did round start, walk up throw, button, walk up throw. That is a sequence.
We're going to do it again now. No!
Oh!
Fakes the guard cancel, but no punish.
I think maybe the pushback was higher than T-Wong was expecting. Dash punch was blocked, no punish for it. Quick max, very fast confirm here. This should lead into the climax.
I don't think this is enough to kill, though. What do you think?
I think it's good.
You think so? Yeah, it's climax. You're probably right. Hit him with the shoe.
He's so dead.
Oh,
he's so dead.
Hit him with the W.
It's button, quick max, climax cancel. You're dead. You're gone.
Yeah, you're right.
You're gone from this character.
What a freaking comeback from T-Wong.
Dude,
when BJJ came on the screen, TamnSon had 3 full health characters. That was technically an OCV for T-Wong.
Yeah, and now we are back with the grand finals reset here at BostonBlueBeat's Monthly.
That was absurd.
Yes.
Like,
yes, it was.
Geez, I'm tripping so hard on that one. Oh, my goodness. Dude. All right, so we're back at it. This is your real grand finals. Grand finals 2 Electric Boogaloo, whatever you want to call it. Put your names in chat. I don't like Shin Grand Finals. I don't know why.
You're not a Shin guy?
I'm not a Shin guy.
Are you a true Grand Finals guy? Or
I prefer true Grand Finals.
You're a true Grand Finals? Okay.
But I still believe there's a name I haven't heard out there that is better than that. You know what I mean? And
you think the heights of the verbiage is still far above. Yeah.
I think we got room to grow there.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's super fair. That's an optimistic look on people.
I have a dead-ass finals. Yo, all right. You're on to something there. Dead-ass finals is for, like...
That might have been a New York thing. Yes. I think that showed up for a New York bracket. I might be... I forget.
That is legally the only place you're allowed to do that, I think, is New York.
I could see that as, like, a TSB thing.
That's definitely a TSB thing, you're right.
Like, I could see that.
Shout out to TSB, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, ton of trades in this situation here thus far. CD once again connecting here for T-Wong.
That's a huge whip punish on the drop kick right there. Finally punishing that. Kind of a hard thing to punish with the drops. And there's the Shatter Strike. TamnSon, bit of an awkward height. He's going to drop it. T-Wong able to capitalize. For the first, no, not even taking the lead in this set. Because down a character. Yikes. I got it from either TSB or NLBC. We'll take your pick. Yeah, I mean, both of those are like
sensational.
Fran Gynos. Never mind. That's it.
Yeah,
I'm stealing that.
Oh.
It's Fran Gynos.
This is tough. That was a decision that was made, and I have no further commentary.
No, that was it. That's the only thing we're allowed to say about that.
Just like Tam just kind of stood there, watched, and was like, okay.
I've got some insight to this situation.
Yes. Shadow Strike connects, but again, there's been a few instances where an opponent has been going for like an air button, and the Shadow Strike connects, but because their height is a little bit weird, they're not quite ready for the confirm off of that wall bounce.
Yeah. Yeah, we've seen that from, honestly, a couple different matches so far. Quick cancel. I think this is going to do it. No real meter, but you should be able to spend a little bit with that. Yeah, there it is. All right.
Yeah. Just enough timer on the quick max in order to get it done there.
And that's another highway robbery from T-Wong right there. Like, a sliver of health left. Like, oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
The game plan right now is build the meter, waste the time, right? Waste his time 2023. What does that mean? That's like 10 years old at this point. Damn.
Sorry, it's not even that. It was the whip flash kick.
No, you're right. You're right.
40%.
I turned back just in time to see that.
You looked away, and I watched near-death experiences happen before my eyes.
Yeah.
Goes for the extension with the command grab. Throw comes out. Overhead is blocked. Look at T-Wong just standing there. No walk-up throws. We do mash 2A.
We do punch wake-up throws.
Yes.
Yeah, which is a good adjustment for T-Wong because I think that's been a big part of TamnSon's gameplay so far is recognizing, okay, I was getting the hits, now you're playing it respectful, so I'm going to force the challenge off the run-up throw and finally force T-Wong to press. Unfortunately for TamnSon, it worked out for T-Wong in this situation.
Yes.
And now for the first time in this set, T-Wong takes the lead.
Yes, that is true. All right.
If we see the 6-0 comeback, I'm going to pop off. So
that would be pretty cool. Do a little bit of yellow for that. That's fine. Big trade comes in.
Oh,
no special cancel? I can't imagine that was this probably sounds like right there.
Had to have been a little drop there, right?
Yes.
That happens.
That's the only thing I can assume.
Hey, you're in dead ass grand finals. It'd be like that sometimes. Another whip CD right there. My goodness. There it is. Yeah. Again, just keep throwing that spin kick out. You know what it is. I don't think I've ever seen that fireball whip at that range like that.
All it will do is one little tag. Tam, the trade right there. A shadow strike comes in.
Utilizing the armor on the shadow strike to get that hit. That was a clean read from TamnSon. Trying to get something going. Finally making something happen with the Tourney right here.
Because thus far, the stars of the show have definitely, for T-Wong, definitely been that B Jenny and the Kyo.
Yeah.
So if this Iori can at least shut down the Kyo, or reduces his health a ton, then that's good.
You've got to set up the Luan for success. Oh no, runs to the DP. That does so much damage for him.
It's very silly.
Good recognition. That is a straight up punish. Get the throw punish on the whip Rekka. Happy to give up that space. Yep, we got plenty of room to play with here, but just raw Rekka. Again, I'm not sure if that was a press or a jump out. That covers both those though. The hitbox on that first Rekka is so good.
Super big, yeah.
This character, this is one of my favorite characters in this game. Watching a good PO start to cook is a privilege.
No, he's dope for sure.
I wish my excuse was good.
Sometimes that's what it is. Favorite characters aren't necessarily those who you can play at the moment. Okay, not punished for the whiff for Rekka here.
Oh, the shoulder, the Paul shoulder?
Okay, gets the overhead.
That's my second. Yeah, jump CD, another great option. Hyper hop CD, incredible coverage option for Skio. Goes for the reset and punishes with the guard cancel. Let's go, TamnSon. Are you kidding me?
DP hits on the wrong side, but still leads into an okay situation for T-Wong, but Skio is looking soon to die.
This is not dead. Oh,
Gets
no.
the man grab. Oh, God. Oh, my. That was sick. That was a dope low crush. That was nasty.
The quadruple reset off no conversions, incredible. Wow. Okay. And that's one of the big workhorses for. Excuse me. Oh, I got a hiccup. TamnSon.
All good. All good. And now we're even on this with the last characters. This is going to be the Mating Kun, of course, and that B Jenny. Both characters have been pivotal for both players here in these situations to flush out these sets.
That was the most unlucky neutral jump for TamnSon that I've ever seen. T-Wong actually got the side switch on that. As a result, is now going to get the wall bounce and the corner combo off this. This is big trouble. Plenty of meters. Next hit kills.
Oh my God, dash punch is blocked. No follow-up. Gets the quick max, but it's an air hit.
Conversion. All right.
Oh, no.
Need to kill. Cash out. You got 2 bars. No need for climax. Level 2 air. Bada bing, bada boom. We are on Toledo. Set point.
That is 2-0, and I'm not gonna lie, we're looking close to a straight 6-0.
This is I went to Atlanta to play Tekken one time, and I lost like this, and I had a lot of people shouting "No round brown." I don't know. You never heard that before?
Shouting what?
Shit, no round brown. That's a big like Atlanta Tekken thing.
No round brown.
No round brown. So if you get 3-0'd in a game of Tekken, it's called a no round brown. You never heard that before?
Never heard
oh my God, that's like there is nothing like my first ever major. I played Tekken 7 at Combo Breaker.
Okay.
And I lost my first game against like a local King player, and half like I swear to God, half his boys were behind me yelling. They weren't singing the they weren't singing the song, then I'm not gonna sing it on stream because they
It was a stream
it features the F word
Yes.
pretty prominently. But yeah, I got some bus ass.
feature some words. Now the mating could actually coming up. Oh my God. Yeah, is this gonna be a stun into death? Not quite there for the stun. Oh my God. Okay, that was he got
murked. Like triple DP punish, and you're right. We were an inch away from stun right there.
I like blinked and then there was like 1/3 of health. I blinked again and then there was death. This is a complete switch up in terms of like the character order is completely switched up here for Tam, but already this has been a disastrous first round and now we are going up next with Kyo and Iori here. Of course, you know, T-Wong switching to Kyo for point here also.
It's funny, I keep forgetting you can switch order even when you win.
Yeah. Okay. Manages to low crush in the fireball here in the situation. Card cancel wants to keep Kyo locked down. But there's the CD. Pushing Iori back. Ton of meter to play with for Kyo, but no EX for the Rekka. All right. OC, a couple of trades. Should probably end in a trade here, depending on the hits. Tam's not going to try to commit. He just wants to go for a quick interaction there. Another throw tech. Shadow Strike, and then Tam's patience. Once again, just a little bit of hesitation there.
You love the recognition there, too, because that was like max range 2A. Like any further, that would not have worked. So shout out to TamnSon for understanding that spacing. That was cool. No, that's going to hit.
Raw super. Okay. We are doing actions.
You're doing reactions. It was more like it. Let's go.
Seriously. All right, now it's just one solid, clean hit from Death here. All right, here's the first. DP's out. Now, he already stuck at chip range. Bars to work with, just the EX flash, EX fireball.
And even if they got blocked, that would have put TamnSon on chip range. Basically.
Yes.
Like that was a good call for T-Wong.
And now the Luong sent all the way down to anchor. This is all that Tam has left to prevent himself, not from even winning the set, just to prevent himself from getting reverse 6-0 right now here.
We're on the verge of that right here because T-Wong still got BJJ. Yo, this is how it starts, though. That's what I'm talking about. Spending that meter. Wall bounce. We're going to get that corner combo. Go for the overhead, blocking it out. Does not tech the throw.
That's A-okay. We mash out here. It is what it is.
The cojones.
Shadow Strike whiffs. This is going to be a big hit.
Not enough meter to kill, though.
All right, but the next hit should be able to do it with like the meter. All right, gets the CD, knocked back. Shadow Strike whiffs, no punish there.
Losing a whole bar off that too. That is bad.
I know. Whiffing a couple of specials, that gives him the bar. All right, now T-Wong can threaten with a super in order to kill. He can just do like button super and end it all right here.
25 seconds left too. Like both these players.
Bro, and that'll do it. And T-Wong with the 6-0. Defeating Tam not once, but twice. As revenge for winners finals here at BostonBlueBeat's May Monthly here.
Anytime you see a 6-0 in general, like that's impressive. I don't care who you are, I don't care who you're playing against. That is impressive by the way you slice it. But to do that after getting 3-0'd in winners finals, bro?
Dude.
I don't know about that.
He got it done. He definitely got it done.
Done.
And you could see that, like, there were so many interactions. It's not like, you know, there was no, like, blowouts or anything like that. Like,
Indeed.
very close games.
Yep.
A couple of different, like, you know, character order switches in order to kind of get it done. But ultimately, it just doesn't kind of work out here. And now, you know, that KOF is done. We're going to let you guys off here with some Strive gameplay. You'll see me a little later for CF.
You'll see me for CF as well,
Yes.
and I'm actually staying on for Strive too. I'm on triple duty today, so stick around. I might as well be the host for today, so that's okay. But definitely stick around. We got some killers coming out for Strive,
True.
And you are definitely you want to catch us with some BlazBlue because let me tell you a little something about that game. It's pretty sick.
Pretty good.
It's pretty cool. So anyway, we're gonna go on a little break. Tweedo, always a pleasure, my guy. Even if it's not melty, you know what? I don't give a shit.
It's all good, dude.
Peace out, y'all. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.